Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? Anyway, I want to do a video on something that I haven't done in a while. I haven't done videos in a while because my voice has went completely haywire, so I'm back. I'm about to do a couple of videos, so here we go. I want to talk about a few things here. I want to talk about the things that's going on with Beyonce, Knowles, and Jay-Z, and basically music in general today. Um, it's funny how when I did these videos in 2010, how in 2011, most of the people that I talk about are now irrelevant. And when I say irrelevant, I mean purely irrelevant. You got Rihanna, who is now on the back burn. Nobody really gives a damn. The Chris Brown story is over. Her career is kind of gone, like downhill spiral. Nobody gives a shit. Then you got Beyonce, who's now had to go to the VMAs because she felt like she needed to share with the world. She's pregnant now, and nobody really gives a damn about that story either. I think it's so funny how nobody's giving a damn about that. The Jay-Z and the Kanye West album, I've heard that album. It's complete garbage, And this is from a guy who used to like Jay-Z. This is from a guy who bought the College Dropout album when it first came out, because I thought Kanye West was a good artist and I thought his music was actually good at that time. Now I just think, wow, what a load of shit he's bringing out. By the way, I forgot to mention new hat, new attitude. This is me. Anyway, the bottom line is, it's so funny how irrelevant these guys are becoming in the music industry. It's so irrelevant how their music is not standing the test of time anymore. It's so funny how they bring out pieces of garbage that comes out one week and then all of a sudden in about 6 months we forgot all about the song. Number one, Jennifer Lopez. I don't think nobody really gave a care in the world about Jennifer Lopez. We all know that she slept her way to the top in the music business with P. Diddy, who actually worked on her first album. If you don't believe me, check if you have her first album around somewhere, if you still got the CD, check who the executive producer was on that album, check who produced most of the tracks on that album. Now all of a sudden, you got Gaga, who's basically becoming a snore fest. You got Britney Spears, who's becoming a has-been. You got who else? Most of the people that was at the VMAs is now just becoming irrelevant. You got Drake now, who nobody's really on anymore. Nobody's really feeling his music like that anymore because now they're realizing that his music is becoming a piece of garbage. You got Lil Wayne, who I crapped on in my other videos, who I said is not the best rapper alive. And I am from that city, and I can tell you straight up, I know about 10 guys who are much better than that guy. The only reason why he's at the position is because he was in the right place at the right time, crying to the right person about his father's death. Now, I'm not criticizing anybody about moaning about the death of any family member in your life, and I do not wish death on anybody. But he was at the right place at the right time as a kid. That's it. That is it, and that is purely it. Okay? Anybody else that had more talent, that went through the same thing, if they was in that spot differently, we'll be seeing a different person in that situation. And that is the honest fact about that. But it's so funny how the people in music today are now just becoming irrelevant media whores that's not getting anything out of anything. They're not. The record sales are going tremendously down, and I know a lot of people are going to say because of the economy, where they had a bad economy in the 80s. If you want to say downloads, people still want the art cover and all that other stuff, and people are still loyal to buy your album. So it doesn't matter about downloads. It's just that things are not being you're marketing to people about how they look, how they dress, what they're wearing, what car they're driving. But it's not about the music. The music is just the same for repeat. You know, doom 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 doom, and that is the song. And then you got them just singing or whatever they call rapping over the beat, and then all of a sudden it's on the radio, and just because he made it, all of a sudden or she made it, it's a number one track, and then after that it doesn't stand the test of time because as soon as that song is old to some people or irrelevant to some people now, they wind up flushing it down the toilet, ladies and gentlemen. Flushing it down the toilet and downloading or getting the next track. Nobody's giving a damn about the music because the music is not standing the test of time. You know? You can go to a club and they'll play like let's see, they'll play the new Lil Wayne song, right? You can go to that club again that plays the relevant music, that plays the music that everybody wants to hear because it's popular and it's on the radio right now. And you go to that same club in about 6 months, I guarantee you they will not play that song. Not just because it's not because it isn't good or whatever. It's just because it's irrelevant and it's not playing on the radio and it's not what it is. But if you go to any of the old school nights, any of the places, they'll still play the tracks that they still think is a hit because that music is standing the test of time. I see people that, let's be honest, I'm not a big fan of Madonna. I'm not going to sit up here and say she's the greatest singer I ever heard in my life because she's not. But there's still people, there's still DJs that listen to real music that'll go ahead and listen to that quality of music. They'll go ahead and listen to, okay, they'll listen to the old track of Madonna. They'll listen to the old track of Cyndi Lauper if you're into that type of thing. They'll listen to the old track of NWA, Still at a Party. They'll still bump the old Snoop Dogg, and everybody will stand up and dance to it. Even the younger kids will sit up there and dance to it that don't even listen to Snoop Dogg or wasn't even, their mom wasn't even swallowing yet when Snoop Dogg was relevant. You know what I mean? So you got this going on, and everybody's getting upset with people for saying, well, this music will not stand the test of time. In about 6 months she'll be irrelevant. Well, y'all are proved. Well, those people are being proved right every day because now we got Jessie J, who's now her music is now what was she, a one hit wonder with that one track she had, and then all of a sudden she come out with that other track, Do It Like a Dude, where she sounded like Nicki Minaj singing the track. You got Nicki Minaj, who's outrageous, but now who is basically the black Lady Gaga, and Lady Gaga, who is basically God, Cyndi Lauper, and Madonna roll into one, who are now becoming it. Well, nobody's really giving a damn about them. Or your favorite artist, Rihanna, who a lot of people think she can sing to the moon, and nobody's paying attention to her. I haven't heard about Rihanna except for what she wearing and what she got on. Haven't heard any of her music going out. And can we please, please, ladies and gentlemen, realize Leona Lewis is as boring as watching paint dry. She has no charisma on her song. She has no kind of personality. When you hear her talk in an interview, you just think, my God, is Bret Hart talking to me? You know what I mean? Is Bret Hart spitting a promo in the ring? And that's for all the wrestling fans that know what I'm talking about. But the thing is that maybe this is a sign of change, of a good change, of music actually getting out of the bad stage and coming back into a good stage because everything goes through a bad season. And for some reason I feel like music, hip hop and everything is coming back. Now, if we don't watch it, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm guaranteeing you, for all you guys that support the Drakes and the Lil Waynes and the Waka Flocka Flame and whatever his fucking name is, and OJ the Juice Man, and you know Gully the Kid. Oh, by the way, what the hell happened to Hurricane Chris? Everybody was on his jockstrap thinking that the guy was fantastic. Everybody thought, yo, Hurricane Chris is going to be the new Lil Wayne. He's going to be off the chain. I haven't heard from the guy since. What is he doing? Still listening, banging his local music and local tracks in North Louisiana. I guess that's the only way he's getting played because I haven't heard him on my fucking TV or radio in a while. And if he is on that, well, he hasn't done anything that makes me notice him. But like I said, man, I mean, if you don't watch it, hip hop is going to become the new jazz. And what I mean by that, jazz was popular at its height. Everybody was listening to jazz. Everybody loved jazz. Now, jazz has a few following, a few fans. It's a cult genre. And then when you hear about jazz at the Grammys, oh, jazz, they go to before they go to a commercial break and before you get up and take a leak watching the Grammys, they tell you, oh, Johnny Thunder won Best Jazz of the Year. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not a genre where it's getting praised for it. And if we don't watch it, ladies and gentlemen, if we keep supporting these douchebag hip hop stars, it's going soon in about 10 years, hip hop is going to become the new jazz. A small genre of people is going to like it. Yes, it inspired a clothing lines and fashion, but so did jazz, so did blues. It inspired a culture and it inspired a way of clothing, just like those genres did in music, you know. But this is me just saying, look, guys, I'm proving myself to be right in my videos and my rants about music. It is You can't say music is dying because people are still going to listen to music. But nobody's listening to this new stuff. Nobody's paying attention to this new stuff. The only people that's paying attention to the new stuff are the same people that feel like they got to be cool and be hip and can understand what's going on new. You know, that's it. That's the only people that's listening. Nobody gives a damn about this genre. Nobody gives a damn about hip hop anymore because if you did, you'd do something to change it. You stop listening to these so-called wannabe hip hop artists and saying that they good and saying, "Oh, Lil Wayne, my dog, but Lil Wayne, he off the chain, but no, he's not. Because if he was off the chain, I mean, just because the radio plays him over and over again doesn't mean that he's off the chain. Just because Drake is being played down your throat. I mean, these are the same people that say Akon was the greatest singer of all times. And now, because Akon isn't all over the radio, nobody's even buying his album. I haven't heard nobody on YouTube yet say I still listen to Akon Convicted album. Nobody. You know what? I have that album somewhere, believe it or not. I think I might have that album somewhere, but I guarantee you it's not getting played in my damn CD player. It's not even getting played on my phone, on my MP3 player, on my computer, I, even on my PlayStation 3. I'm not popping in that album and saying, "Damn, I really want to hear that album again." Because it isn't standing the test of time. It is what's popular now and it's not going to stand the test of time. So hopefully this means that we're coming into a good stage again of music and we can get off this celebrity thing of, well, she's wearing Vera Wang or he's wearing Armani suit, so maybe I should listen to him because he looks good, which I never understood that about people liking artists is because of how they look. It's always about the voice. Tracy Chapman, in my opinion, is not the sexiest woman in the world, but her music is great. Well, anyway, this is your boy, the Problem Child. I think I went too long on this video, and it just feels like I'm mumbling about things. But anyway, I am proving myself right again, and a lot of people that ranted about the same things are proving themselves right. This music is not standing the test of time. It's really not standing the damn test of time. All we care about is how they look and who's having whose baby. That's it. And you know what? How can you criticize Beyonce when How can you criticize Beyonce when Kim Kardashian is bringing out the same type of beat and the same type of music Beyonce is bringing out? Just saying. I'm out. Peace.